Alright, so I'm finally back to some van building. I get distracted and sidetracked with little side projects all the time, whether I'm doing a camping guitar or doing a raised garden bed for the side of my house or a tiny home. See, one thing's pretty common that I like to build things in a small space and do things that they weren't really, well, I finished the modular setup of this van and I took it on a camping trip. It worked great, but that wasn't really my final goal. My final goal is to have a built-in version of this micro RV. I still got some wood left from the garden bed build that I did. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build the new bed, the built-in bed, and I feel like I almost always like to start with the bed and kind of build around that. I think if I'm comfortable sleeping, everything else is going to be fine. So I'm going to remove this modular removable bed, and then I'm going to do a new built-in bed for this next build. All right, so what I want to do is I actually want to remove this seats right here, and there's a huge storage space area right here that I want to use. I have some ideas about maybe using that as my bathtub area, my bath shower area, not a bathtub. But anyways, I want to try to remove this seat and build this bed with the legs down into this reservoir. Wow, let's do it the right way. So down here, after I remove these seats, I want the legs of the bed to be right here. And then this extra area, I'm thinking this is a future shower, kind of like I had in my Element. It's a nice little reservoir area where I could build a bathtub. We'll see how that goes. All right, so now that I got this cleaned up and this chair is removed and I have this space, what I want to do first before I actually put in the bed is to do the flooring. And I'm only going to do half or 2/3 of the car at a time. I'm going to do these 2/3. I don't want to touch my old modular setup yet because I got nowhere to put this junk in the garage for right now. So I'm just going to leave it there, and I'm going to do the flooring on this side of the car first, and then I'm going to build the bed. All right, so for the floors, I'm going to use these old laminate boards that I had laying around. It's just some remnants left over from a build many years ago, and I never threw it away. Well, now I'm going to use it. I'm just going to use cardboard for some light leveling. All right, so now that half the floor is in, or 2/3 of the floors, I can put in the bed now. What I want to do is I want to build my bed box around this SKB case. And this case, unlike having a wood drawer that goes in and out, this I could actually remove and move around the campsite, whatever. I'll probably put my fishing gear or poles and stuff like that in here. So I want to be able to pull it out underneath the bed. So I'm going to build the bed basically right on top of this so that the shape is perfect for this case. All right, so I decided on a 12-inch height to build the bed frame. The mattress is probably going to sit just a hair, maybe at most 1 inch above that. It's a little bit higher than I would like, but I could always cut it down in the future if I don't like it. I can't add on to it. Okay, making this cut was a little bit trickier to cut out these notches in this wood, but I wanted to be able to make a little cubby for this space here and have a little cubby to store some stuff. All right, here's what that little compartment's gonna look like. We'll be able to get to it through there. All right, so I got the side walls in both sides, and I did this little contour to maximize the space. Trying to work with what I have. Man, this bed box is a lot easier in my mind than it was in real life, making all the cuts. But that's how it's turning out, and now I need to put the rails for the slats. I'm actually not going to use slats, I don't think. I'll probably use a board. So I got the rails, or rail guides in all around, and now I'm going to need to cut a piece that'll fit this whole odd shape. I decided to use slats because I had these wood pieces laying around. So that's the way it's looking. I'm going to cover everything up. Alright, all the slats are in. There's the way it looks. And there's a reason why I didn't make it come out all the way, but that's for a future build. But I'm going to leave it like this for now, but there's definitely a reason why I left it like that. Looking at it on this end, the mattress has been cut. That's the way it's going to look, and I'm going to put sheeting on it, of course. Let's take a look around the other side. The way it looks from the inside, I think it looks all right. Here's a shot with the comforter.